Gonna drink a little coffee here while people get in. It's Tuesday and we're gonna be making paint, and I'm feeling a little overwhelmed today, not gonna lie. There's so much to do. But anyway, welcome to Grace Lonnie's channel. I'm Elizabeth. In my kitchen here, gonna be making paint today. I got a bunch of colors. I mean, a bunch to get through and to do. So I don't have a lot of time. Hey, Red, welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful. It's still morning for you. It's technically afternoon here. Look, I have got my Alice from the Brady Bunch hair going on today. Because I just wanted it out of my face. It's like one of those, like, how can I get it back? Um, but yeah, so gonna be jumping in so many colors. First one, chromium green, right here. Um, I've had to make some choices and some calls on some things too, and I'll kind of go through those as the time zone thing always throws me off. Yeah. Fortunately, we're not too far off. We're only 2 hours, but 2 hours different. But it is just afternoon here, so just barely. Not anyway. Let's go ahead and flip this. Look how much I cleaned my kitchen, guys. Look, Lottie's got her pup cup right there. Clean kitchen, and look how clean it is over there to the YouTube throne. So, but this is what we need to see. Making the pants, chromium oxide green. Basically, what I'm going to be working on today is getting some paints made. Ooh, I see my reflection. So, gonna be working on getting them ready for this dot card and this dot card. If you notice, those of you who have seen the dot cards in person, I have now started spreading out the paint so that it will ship a little better versus just the tight dot. So this is still actually technically it's a little bit more paint on here than there was before. So making the adjustments, getting it all fixed. Doing watercolor and gouache. We only have one gouache though, and that's the chromium oxide green right here. The rest, yeah, watercolor. Oh no, Luberon, we have orange ochre. That's a gouache. Oh, okay, we have a mix. I'm gonna have to pay attention. Okay, remind me to pay attention. Yeah, I think it'll help it grip better, as well as I've ordered well, they're here, the compostable mailers. So they'll be a little bit different as well. So that is the plan. They do pass the tap test now, which was the test I was using. Nothing comes off. So the in-person ones will stay the same for now. Okay, remember, pay attention. Yes, try to pay attention. Which one am I doing? So first we're doing a watercolor for this one because we're doing a double back to back for chromium oxide. I need measuring spoons. That is what I still need to get for my workspace. Okay. We're doing small amounts, mainly because this is one of those I don't want to make more than I need for the project. Some of these colors I am running a little bit low on pigment as well. So it's like, double batch. We're going to go back, do one watercolor, then one gouache, back to back colors. So also after the live stream after last week's, I have ordered a new tool for the kitchen. So it should be here Thursday. After much online research. One, two, three. Ooh, is it a tool? I think it is. Yes, it will be shoulder saving. So I'm still going to be doing paint on here this way. Like we're still going to hand mull paint, but there will be some that will get a little bit of extra help. The hard ones. That was a red. This paint is green. Yes, I'm going to pin that comment Right there. Remember, likes helps Lottie get treats. So, oh, I need a paper towel. So on top of all this planning, Shrubs and I also over the weekend like did some like plans for our redoing the kitchen, which is where I'm at right now. And how can we work? Number one, the cabinet or the countertops need to stay because we don't have budget for countertops. We have budget for paint. That's like where our budget is right now, what we have. But we also have a light that's really cool that we'll be putting up. So we're gonna be doing basically just a paint remodel. Uh, but that paint remodel will do a lot because the cabinets right now have that on them. So we'll be changing the hardware. And I think just changing the hardware and doing a good coat of paint will do actually quite a bit for in here. So that is what we will be doing. So we may have some streams after the store launch where we'll be doing kitchen work and painting cabinets and stuff. I know. The colors I have, I'll show you guys the colors in a little bit. There are a lot. Not that it's surprising that I would pick color. So, because there's not any color really in this kitchen right now. So, gas color reveal. Yeah, we have testers in a really funny spot, but it made sense so that we could see all the colors together. So it's a hi, Dia. Welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Um, welcome. Uh, First we're making a watercolor here. This is Chromium Oxide Green pigment watercolor medium right now. 1-to-1 ratio. This one goes for the brights and neutrals card, as well as the Van Gogh. So 1 week from today, which is like nuts, like that kind of hit me this morning, the store goes live. So I'm also realizing I didn't bring my muller over, so I'm gonna have to walk back over. Doing school? Ooh, you're at school right now, or you're like at home doing homework, or I mean, this would be fitting if you're in art class right now. Right now, English. Okay. I'm gonna have a little bit harder time making this work for English. Getting my muller. I can kind of fudge math and science with this homeschooled. Okay. I want to make sure you're not going to get in trouble with your teacher. English is complicated because we just decided to combine a bunch of languages together and not make them fit into one set of rules. So my kids were homeschooled for several years. Um, I went to Catholic school. So it was an interesting thing when they went to public school and I had to learn public school. I just got a test on my math. I didn't. And when we homeschooled, just to kind of go through how we did it, um, I did not unschool. My kids did school. Like there it was structured. Um, they had a lot of free time to do different things. I went to variety schools and always felt I'd done better if homeschooled. It probably would have been better for having some stability. Stability is key, I think, in a lot of ways for that. Well, oh, thinking back to the homeschool days, because I had since each one of them's 2 years apart. When we started, my oldest was going into second grade, so I had second grade, went to Catholic school, boarding academy, and public school, military school, all of them. I was like, you kind of got to see the whole spectrum. Hello, Karen, welcome in. So yeah, I had kindergarten, I had second grade, kindergarten, and a 3-year-old the first year we homeschooled. So that kept things interesting. And I was very fortunate that so because my oldest had done 2 years of regular school, he was already like he knew the basics of reading and stuff. So, yeah, the entire spectrum. um, but the middle one taught himself to read. So when he started kindergarten, he was already reading. Yeah, it was only my baby that I had to teach to read. Yeah, foster care moves me around a lot. Ooh, that is a lot to move. And knowing that, especially for younger, consistency is like the biggest thing that's important. Yeah, thing that definitely with all those, yeah. Any sort of consistency. Warming up my coffee. It's cold. Let's scrape in. We'll give this one more mull. That looks like chewed up kale. Kind of. It's a similar shade. Mm. Chromium Oxide Green is the pigment that they use for the ink for same color from US money. So this is technically the color of money, which I think is a hilarious little thing. Sometimes it's like the only consistency seems to be inconsistency. Yep, money, money signs. Mm. It is though reminiscent of like a green smoothie. Mm. It is a verdant green. There's your English lesson out of this. A verdant green. Yeah, green, green, chai tea. Yes, we got an English lesson out of this. Yes. All right. We I feel like mission accomplished as the former homeschooling mom. Yeah, this is the way the natural grip. Yeah, don't be weird. We're making paint. Okay, our green. The weirdest thought. Okay, Gia. What's it called E if you don't even learn words? Exactly. Okay, let's scrape her in. Okay, green, done and dusted. Okay, this is watercolor. I got to make sure I keep getting all of this done. Okay, got the right one. Hmm. Uh, Probably. It's okay. Red's here. She can handle him. Just for a future note to everybody, we are a safe for work stream. I'm literally working right now making paint. Hi, Kathy. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. I didn't even talk about how lovely it is outside. I'm like in laser focus mode this morning. It is such a lovely day. we're gonna be getting hot. Like we're seeing 90 this weekend, which is like, oh, but we are, but yeah, it is absolutely like wonderful. Like it's not hot, the humidity is low. Like we are taking these days being in the South. I'm in Tennessee, for those of you who don't know. Um, humidity is basically normal life. And so when we get days where there's like no humidity and it's really pleasant, you kind of don't know what to do with yourself. Oh, are we almost to that point? Yeah, we are. We're getting really close. Lottie gets her treats. Okay, so there is watercolor done and dusted. And we are gonna walk it over and put it away because we've got watercolor and gouache, and we have to be on our A game and keeping these straight. Let's go ahead and walk over here and put it away. So we're gonna go put the watercolor away. Hey, shrubs! It goes right there. And this is watercolor, right? Yes. Just double checking. This is supposed to be the watercolor side of the table. This is the gouache side of the table. Like I'm trying to make sure nothing gets mixed up. Now to make the gouache. Yeah. So here, I can kind of show you real quick how this all goes. Let me wipe my finger. Part of a green thumb, but I've got a green finger. Um, so that's how I store the paint. I sell it. Yes, pay attention. That is our theme for the day. Pay attention. So I sell the paints dry. So I make them and put them in the bottles so then I can make the dot cards. So here's what I got done before stream started this morning, getting these going. So, and then just so you guys can see, we've also taken over this table now. So work table in here. I've got half pans drying over here. There's Lottie. And now I have like a little workspace here as well so that I can grab things when I need them quickly. So let me show you guys the cutest way I sell paint. And this is only at markets right now. We will be getting this to where it ships. But I make these little 6-color palettes as well. So we've been working on coming up with the best way to make it the workflow easy for me. And it take up the least amount of space humanly possible. Yeah, and here's all the shipping stuff right there. Here's the envelopes, the compostable envelopes right here. So yeah, how to make working from home with a physical product business where I make the physical product actually work and for us to have space. And part of it's because I can now take things off of the kitchen table and we have the kitchen table to use easily. Yeah. 10 likes is good. 15's better. When we hit 15, guys, we get to give Lottie a treat. She's like in here. Here, Lottie, you want to come say hi? Here, let's say hi to Lottie. There she is. There's YouTube's sweetest dog saying hi. Oh, she came and sat. She needs the love. I'll hold her for just a second. She's reading chat. I'm scared of dogs. This dog is literally 8 pounds. She's the size of a cat. She's my perfect dog. Yeah. Good afternoon, bestest girl. They're talking to you, Lottie. Saying hi, cutie pie. She's sniffing the phone. So, okay. Okay, let's get the next color done. This is gouache, guys. Gouache. Do not forget the calcium carbonate. That is our goal right now. Do not forget the calcium carbonate. Welcome. Switch in. She's a good puppy. She really is. What's calcium carbonate? Good question. Here's our science. I know you're in English, but here's science. Calcium carbonate. You can buy it just as like a basically you buy it, it's sold as like a food additive kind of a thing. You can add it, it's safe to eat. But in all you need to know is it's chalk. It's not baking soda, that's sodium bicarbonate. So it's slightly different. And what it does is it makes the paint a little more opaque. There's three. And hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I picked probably not a great one to be able to show the differences, but gouache looks like this. Watercolor looks like this. Um, it's more opaque. So you can kind of see right here with the cobalt greens, the slight difference, the purples. A lot of these are really bold colors, and so they're fairly the mine red. So that's the difference between them. Gouache typically reactivates a little bit better as well. So meaning if you've got it on the paper and you're wanting to like blend with the previous layer, it interacts with the layer that's already down a little bit better. It does dry smoother. It's the chalk. And if you add too much calcium carbonate, you end up with a bad paint, which just looks like a really, really, really um like watered down watercolor, which is funny because you would think more would like make it chalkier, but it doesn't. It actually acts as a filler then and does the opposite. So it's one of those the perfect amount. Just like water in a great amount keeps you hydrated. Being submerged in too much water can be really bad. Amount matters. Technically, you can also get water intoxication from drinking too much water. Is a thing. So yeah, one cookie good, 10 cookies not as good. Same idea. I have a vendor fair at work today. Like all the different contractors and companies. Oh, cool. Ooh, socks. Socks. Shrub's got socks, guys. There we go. That's mixed. Make my little volcano well. Lens wipes. Ooh. Sorry, sexy. Yeah. I really like smart wools and those types of socks. And so it's like I'm really excited to get those socks as presents. Not gonna lie. Yeah, Shrub's getting Sure, I was getting all the swag today. Having a good day at work. Okay, now we need to do 3 of these. 1, 2, and 3. Keep making paint. Yep. This is gonna be gouache. I just made watercolor of this color. But welcome in, Robert. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Mix, 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 mix. All right. How much paint do I make from a day-to-day basis? So it depends. Since I started live streaming making paint, I typically try to keep making paint on those just on those days. So then my kitchen is somewhat back to normal on Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But typically in a live stream, I can do 6 colors because I do 3 hours. I need to make more than that a day though right now to get the products together, as well as I have some extra filming I have to do because I had to make some I had to make some hard calls, guys, and I wasn't happy about this change because I liked the other lineup better. But currently, oof, um, what wrong? I just got a swear, chef. Ouch. Hopefully, you're getting to relax for a little bit. Enjoy the paint mulling. This is the relaxing part right here. I go in circles for a little bit and chit chat. So I really like the cobalt yellow in the brights and neutrals, but it is out of stock everywhere unless I want to spend $100 for it, which is not in the budget for that paint. So I had to make a call and I swapped for now the cobalt yellow with lemon ochre. It's a temporary switch until I can source cobalt yellow again. But yeah. Yeah. Hard to sleep kids up. Oh, yeah. They don't understand. I'm awake. Why shouldn't you be awake, right? So I had to make that call, but I also made some other changes with the paint lineups so that now across the 3 main cards, there are no repeats. So across the basics, the brights and neutrals, and the earth and ochres, it's 36 different colors. So I was excited about that to get that change made. I do know what 6-7 is. 6-7. Yeah, no serves for cobalt yellow. And cobalt yellow is one of my favorite colors. So I have like the teeniest amount left. And I'm not removing it from the Van Gogh set. So that is what it is. Yeah, I know way too much about 6-7. Yeah. Um, my 3-year-old niece knows what 6-7 is. But yeah. So yeah, making the hard calls with the cobalt yellow. So hopefully it will get back in stock. I'm supposed to get notified as soon as it does. I'm still like checking the website like crazy. Do you add colors to this? I can see a yellow at this mixture. No, this is just a straight pigment, Chromium Oxide Green right here. We switch. I do mix pigments a lot of times on Fridays if I'm caught up. We play a little bit with them and make some custom colors that day. Oh, Disney or Paw Patrol or Bluey. Yeah. Right now, my niece loves Paw Patrol and Anna and Elsa. That is her world. So, but yeah, I think this is a really fun shade of green. It's different. Sometimes we do science. Thomas the Train. My kids watch Thomas the Train. We still like. I still to this day use the. You have caused confusion and delay. I use that phrase still. There was another train show, Shiny Time Station, that had Ringo Starr in it. That was pretty fun. Once upon a time. And there was another one that was on Disney, I think, like preschool Disney, that was like a hip hop train. Miss Beer in the Big Blue House, yes, Big Comfy Couch, Fraggle Rock. I remember I misheard the land. Dinosaur Train. I literally was talking about Dinosaur Train earlier with my son. Because there was a set of Dinosaur Train. He works at Dollar Tree, and there was a set of Dinosaur Train sandwich bags, like a box of them on the shelves, and he's like, "How old are these?" Yeah, Dinosaur Train was fun. Again, going back to preschool, or not preschool, but homeschool with my that same son who was working at Dollar Tree when he was in kindergarten. Because I needed some time to work with his bigger brother for a half hour, he would watch Dinosaur Train, and I had made a phonics letter workbook for him that was all based on dinosaurs going through the alphabet. So he would work on that while watching Dinosaur Train. So a little bit of busy work while I was handling something else. But yeah, it is satisfying to watch it all come together, Krista. You watch the clumps and it goes so nice and smooth. Yeah. So I have color two down. So I think I'm gonna do watercolors first, get those out of here, and then we'll do the gouaches. I'm reorganizing my workspace. So I don't get lost as to which one I'm making because we have two watercolors and then three gouaches to go after this. Leather stamping. Oh, that's cool. So Robert, what kind of leather things do you like to make with leather stamping? Oops, this one's a little scrapey, guys. I know nothing about leather stamping. And I have to be really careful because I do not need to take on any new hobbies right now. As much as I really want to do rug tufting. I'm gonna do whittling. Oh, whittling sounds fun too. Making a vest. Started in 2020. The year that many new hobbies were born for people and finding new loves. I didn't start any new hobbies in 2020. Did a lot of ceramic. Yeah, a lot of yeah, a lot of ceramic. Okay. Read well, not quick. Thank you for the hearts. Okay, one more time around with this. And this color will be done, and we will have our first ink time of the day. I need to create, I should, oh goodness, I should create a science sticker and a jazz hands magic sticker, I think, for the channel. I think that'd be fun. Ooh, vintage stamps online. Ooh, that's cool. One of the things that, okay, so vintage things, this is not directly related, other than you sparked my little ADHD brain with vintage. I used to have a ton of vintage crochet patterns, like the actual old leaflets, and I am so upset that I don't have them anymore. One of the things I look for every time I go to an antique store here, never find any. I love getting to like give a new life to the older vintage things too. You know, it's nice to be able to source your things cheap, but also to like a tool that's not getting used, getting to be used again is also pretty cool. Just be careful whittling. You don't want to cut any fingers. Contrary to popular belief, I do not know any moms out there that schedule ER visits into their calendar ahead of time. So it's always something extra you have to do. Find old pattern. Yeah, that's what I love, like the old vintage leaflets. Like I had one set for hats that were like vintage hats that were so cool. I bumped that. There we go. And I'm sad like I don't have them now. When we moved, I had to like be very judicious as to what I kept, and that was one of the things that I did not keep. And now I'm like, I could have found room for that. I could have kept it. That's the best word. Yeah. Okay, let's get this in the thing. Lottie treats. Is it time? It is time for Lottie treats. Okay, let's get this in the bottle. Sync time and then Lottie treats, guys. Lottie treats. We can do it. Oh, this is drying. This is, hey guys, this is a spot where a funnel would not work. We've talked about funnel versus no funnel. This is a no funnel time. Bottle, sink, Lottie treats. Yes. I'm surprised she's not like standing next to me because I said her name and the word treats multiple times and she is not right here. She must be enjoying a really good sun puddle in the living room. Okay, there we go. Wash done. Sink time. Hi, Candy. Welcome in, Scar. Okay, am I zoomed in? Yeah, I am zoomed in. Let's bring this up just a hair so you guys get a good view of the sink. I don't want you guys to have a subpar sink time. There we go. Need to get a paper towel and clean up. I've got a little drop of paint over here. Let's clean it up. I'm getting a little water here just so I don't end up making that worse because I'm really good at making those things worse. Let's go find the sleeping princess wherever she is. Let's see, where are you, Lottie? Lottie, do you want a treat? Lottie, come here. Hi. There we go. Today we are making paint. Meeting time. Let's see. Here we go. Her favorite thing, a frozen pea. We can't give her big treats because she's a little dog and it messes with her. So, yeah, thank you for this sub, Robert. My cutie. When we hit 15 likes, she gets a treat. She gets a treat at 25 as well. Plus, with any super chats, she gets a treat. At 50 likes, we get to go outside with her and touch grass and play frisbee. She loves a game of frisbee. I noticed when you're over here, normally Shrubs handles food and water, but she ate all of hers. Well, she probably had leftovers from yesterday. So she needs fresh food and water. There we go. There's food. Let's get you some fresh water a little bit. Here we go. Here we go, precious. All taken care of. And she did have food today because I heard her eating earlier. There we go. What's her name? That's my Lottie. Yes, YouTube's best. There we go. She's my favorite. Okay. Again, say hi to Lincoln. There's Lincoln. Warm up the coffee. Take a drink, and then we will get to the next color. Guys, Red, I know your vote. Here's our choices: slate gray or lemon ochre. Which one would you guys rather do? Right there. Remember, pay attention. I know we have to pay attention today. Let's go, Lottie. Yeah. Do I use a color wheel? I don't worry about a color wheel because since I only use pure pigment and I'm not mixing them, I don't it is the color. It's not going to change. So I don't have to worry about that. And then whenever I make whenever we're playing with colors and creating them, I know the exact measurements for each pigment. That's also why it's important that I also source my pigments from the same spot. So it is that color. So, okay, even better, yeah. Okay. So Dio wants gray. I know red one's the lemon ochre. Robert and Afshan, do you have any votes? I know Candy's in here right now too. Dia might want slate gray, just maybe. Anybody else in here want to place their votes? Give you guys a chance. Slate gray. Okay. We got two grays. You know, right? You can just make it think that we're saving the best for last with the yellow. Actually, I'm going to go put this back in the gouache side. No mixing up the paints today. So much. Okay. Okay, dry off the mulling plate, then the tools. Muller, measuring spoon, drying it off, and the other palette knife. Why are gray and gray bus? It's just basically American versus British. I prefer EY, but that's just me. It's not like it's any big deal. It feels like it describes like a gray sky better with E in it, like visually, like the letters, the way they form the shape. So, okay, next. Watercolor. We do not have to. Add any calcium carbonate. We're just doing 3 and 3. 1, 2, 3. Make. Okay. Okay, now 3. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. And mix. Ooh, have fun taking your quiz, I guess. You'll do great. I'm sure of it. There we go. And now we mull. Mull, mull, mull. Mull, mull, mull. When did I start making paints? So the first batches I made were roughly February of last year. Been in art for a long time. The channel's 10 years old. I was in color pencils, like color. That's where I'm the best artistically. And I saw that article that came out about all the plastics that were like in the environment, and it kind of was like, ew. And then all of a sudden, all I could see was plastics everywhere, and especially like single-use plastics, like how much are like wrapped around things that don't necessarily need to be in plastic, right? Like keeping medical equipment sterile, I'm okay with that, but things that don't need to be in plastic and are just wrapped in plastic because it's easier to ship, didn't really care for that too much. So I started thinking about how could I make art supplies that don't have plastic. So I don't use any single-use plastics in any of my packaging. You see my little bottles that get reused over and over and over and over again. I'm okay with that, but not in the sense of it's not used once and thrown away. Like you need to get use out of it, right? As well as I do not use any petroleum products. in my formulations or any petroleum derived pigments. So, but paint is where you start for learning how to make art supplies. And so watercolor, once you get that down, you add calcium carbonate, you have gouache. And the same process I'm doing right now is instead of adding my watercolor medium that I add, and I do make my own there's tons of recipes online for that. If I added linseed oil or walnut oil to the pigment, I'd be making an oil paint. Yeah, plastic yes, why do they need to do that? There are things that do not need to happen with plastics. It's like, oh, but anyway, if I take the medium that I've just made here and I add that to paraffin, I will get like a watercolor crayon. If I added a little bit of clay in here, I would be getting into color pencils and watercolor pencils. So it's really a neat little like this was the place to start and master this. So, and I shouldn't fry each and every grape. I know, right? Like we don't need this. The science of art. Yeah. So if I added this, okay, remember we were talking about too much calcium carbonate and we end up with a weird watercolor? Well, if we keep going past that, you end up with chalk pastel. So, as funny as that is, you basically make a dough with that, which is kind of cool. So, but yeah. I love a good chalk pastel, but definitely not what I'm aiming for right now. No. That it is so some of those products are in the experiment list for this year. In my roadmap and stuff for what products I am shooting for. What products I want too. Like I want things that I want. And so one of the things I really, really, really want as a kid, I got books and art supplies. Perfect. Sounds like a wonderful, wonderful set of gifts, in my opinion. But I really want to make a crayon that feels like a Crayola, but marks on the paper and blends and everything like the way you wanted your crayons to as a child. So it has that satisfying nostalgic feel, but everything you dreamed of your crayons being able to do. So that is one of the things I want to make. If nothing else, then for me, as a grandfather, it was the abundance of art supplies. So art supplies was a common thing in foster care. So that is something I want to make. Guy is taking a little bit longer to mull than I planned on. Keep finding clumps. I'm working them out. Always a stacks of construction paper, a box of crayons. So we've been watching a lot of Taskmaster, and the number of times that like they're given like basically those types of things and told to do it. My grandmother went, wow, that was art was almost all she had. Yeah, yeah. Don't eat the paint. Don't eat the paint, Milo. I just hear the paint on my forehead. It's just watercolor paint. It will wash right off. It's not exactly the best for face painting. Need something with a little more of an oil base to really stick well. Hey, Knox. I do remember you. Yeah. But welcome in. Getting ready. Yes, we remember you. Getting ready for the big shop opening right now. So it's 1 week away. That's like crazy right now, thinking like the online store in 1 week. 1 week. I just set a time. I don't know what time I should open it. I want to be awake when it opens. So I don't want it to be like at midnight it opens, right? I'm kind of shocked. Oh, nice. I'm not that big of a channel yet. That's part of the fun about being this size of a channel. You can remember people, you can make some connections and stuff, but still big enough that there's enough people here to have a conversation. It's not just me talking to the phone into the void. Well, I mean, chances are I'd just be talking to my mom and shrubs, but but yeah, having some people here, getting to hang out. And every stream we get to meet new people too, which is really fun. Yeah, I am making paint. This is Slate Grey watercolor right now. The paint looks like this right there. I don't have a Slate Grey swatch in here. I have brights or basics, and that's on the brights. Yeah. So you're still small enough to recommend. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Kaylee. Cully. I'm guess it's Cully. I was gonna say Kaylee, yeah. Oh, I'm glad that made your day, Knox. I'm glad we could do that for you. Home Depot, yeah. Could you imagine if they had to mix house paint this way? That would be so exhausting. The tiny little amounts I make. I would understand color though. I definitely understand color and chemistry of that. Oh, this one palette knife so much better than the Chromium Oxide Green isn't bad, but this one I love them when they're like a really clean. When they palette knife that cleanly. I'll do one more quick mull just to get it all well combined. And this one will be done and dusted. Fun fact, we do not have a Home Depot technically in our little town. I have to go to the next town over to get to a Home Depot. We only have a Lowe's. We're getting a true value. We have an Ace as well, so. And a Sherwin-Williams. Yeah, small town life. I'm just outside of Nashville. So if I wanted to go into a big town, I can, but I don't have to stay in one. There are parts of it I miss because I did live downtown San Diego for several years from Louisville, Kentucky. Small jacket enough paint by yeah. Oh my gosh, those punishment tasks from Greek mythos. Yeah. It's like I'm gonna make it in 1.5 teaspoon amounts because that's what the cool kids are doing. Oh no, you haven't missed a ton. We made chromium green. Now we're making slate gray. We're gonna do lemon ochre next. Lottie got her first treat. We're almost to treat number 2. At 25 likes, we'll get treat number 2, guys. I can zoom out a little bit now so you guys can see the whole plate. So we are so close, so close. There we go. I think this is pretty well together here. It feels good. As I'm going, I'm not seeing any little clumps in the threads. No slubs. There we go. Done. Just 3 more likes. I know. We are so close to Lottie getting another one. No worries. I gotta go. That's fine that you have to go nuts. I am a supporter of living life. I love it when people come here and hang out with me while I work. And maybe I'm getting to hang out with you while you work. But El Capitan is here. We haven't done a red. We've only done a green. But peaches, 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 peaches. I saw your post in the Discord about chair. You gotta love Japanese. I'm not going to tell you guys any more than that. If you want to know, you have to go join the Discord and then you can go find out. Shameless plug for the Discord. Is she singing it too? It's kind of hard not to. Not to want to go peaches, 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 peaches. If there's one thing I can say that Jack Black has given us that I think is a wonderful gift to society, birds are going crazy, no worries, is that, or I can, they were put there by man. I'm going to do some dead presidents now. Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Yeah. Um, yeah, peaches for free. Yeah. um, what was I? But what Jack Black has given us as a society as a whole is a little more permission to sing like stupid little songs that you make up like little kids do unashamedly, you know, just for the sheer joy of being silly and made it more acceptable, which I think is a good thing. Yeah, a little bit more whimsy in the world. And I don't think that's a bad thing at all. I think it's actually very much a positive. Okay, I'm shaking this up because there's a little bit left in it. Combine the two batches. Okay, and now we are ready for another sync time. Sync time, guys. It's everybody's favorite time in the stream. Time where we go to my sink and we clean. I mowed my grass today, so that looks nice. I'm just looking out there seeing freshly mowed grass. Can't complain. We had like a surprise rain, so it's actually like greened up a bit because we've been so dry. Doesn't feel right. My silverware bit here feels a little off, but it's all right. Okay. There is that. Sync time. Okay. Where are we on likes? Are we to Lottie's treat? Oh, we're not to Lottie's treat yet. Oh, the birds dropped an egg. Good job, birds. So they dropped it like not like they just laid it, like they actually like dropped and it's broken and it's bad, or I need to know more about this egg. Oh, guys, while we're waiting, I'll show you. You guys want to see the colors that we're thinking for the kitchen? Here they are. Don't they look great? What do you think? And that's not the color either. Don't they look good? Don't they look so good right there? Just kidding. Here are the colors right here. So wall, back cabinets, and then the island that this is on right here is that's going to be this color all right here. We put it here so because we're not changing these, we wanted to make sure it looked okay with this, as well as I'm not changing the wood around the fireplace. I need to make sure it looked okay with the wood. So here's the new kitchen colors. New kitchen. Where did I get my soap dispenser? This guy? This soap dispenser? It's just a mason jar. And I ordered the lid off of Amazon. This one came from Needle and Grain, which is a little shop here in town. But no, that's all it is. So this is what the kitchen's going to be. I like it. It's really me. I'm looking forward to it. So getting off the hardware. So we're also going to up here. I'm back. Here's the light, guys. Here's the light right here that we're gonna hang up here. See, look, they've got like a really crappy light up there right now, and we're gonna have that hanging above the sink. So what do you think? Isn't it great? And it's not old. It's actually mid-century. It's a reproduction. But yeah, that'll be our light right there. So, and I get to know that it's part of history with us and it's new. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of things that tie in with the houses we've lived in before. Because I like thinking that different rooms kind of make me think of like this room feels a little bit to like remind me of our time we spent in San Diego right here. And that's back with Louisville. And then there's parts of us that totally tie together who we are as well within all of it. But yeah. But so yeah, that's technically like reproduction. I think it's technically neo-federalist or federal survival, that light, but I like it. I've always loved it. And so my idea in here is to feel a little more like industrial, like Pacific Northwest, feminine industrial. So there's a lot of mid-century modern that we have around here as well. Like that's just, but yeah. So it's kind of a weird, different feel, but I like it. It's me. So I'm really excited to get to do all of this. So it's not a huge reno. It will change the look in here for sure. Boston chic, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. It's one of those like trying to figure out like what exactly your style is because I feel like nobody's style fits cleanly within one of them. And so I love the rooms that I have painted all have black trim and I adore it. Like I love my black trim. Um because I like the cleanness of it. I'm also really liking black windows on houses, period. But yeah. Okay. Here's all of that. We are done with slate gray. It's a lemon ochre. So I had Halloween throw all over it. Tyler has American Attic. Yeah. We had so many. Oh, you live in a. Oh, I am sorry. The. Haha, the bush remedy, Addie. Um, it fits. I think it fits me. But of course, I love color. Um, and I'm not scared. Like, I am not scared to paint a room. My goodness, painting a room is like the least scary thing you can do in a house because if you don't like it, you can always change it. It's like the easiest thing to change. Um, but anyway, so feel like the whole point of like good mid-century is like no two houses should look the same, right? Oh, we have no HOA. We're in an old neighborhood. from the 60s. There's no HOA here. That's on purpose too. Yellow, lemon ochre. It's our other watercolor to make. The others are gouache after this. So actually, we're putting those way over here. I'm trying to like keep all of my things from getting mixed up today because we have to think and pay attention. I don't make the wrong one. Rest well, Robert. I hope you get a good night's sleep. Yay! Probably because I erected a bat house in my backyard. Oh! Don't they know that the bats eat the mosquitoes? Because I don't know how many mosquitoes you guys have out there. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Hopefully I'll see you around again. I stream 4 days a week. Making the paint. 1, 2. Lemon ochre is a happy color. 3. I definitely think it's a happy color. I don't get too many mosquitoes, thankfully. Yeah, we get all kinds of other flying pests. Yeah. Like sky puppies. We are just hanging. We are not to that 25 mark yet for Lottie to get another treat. Yellows are happy. So I like to accent with yellow in my house. Here, I can show you guys basically the palette that I like to live by. And you'll laugh because you'll be like, yeah, that makes sense. I can show you guys really, really quick. Let's get this out of the way for just a second. There's my color palette. Right there. I did. I showed them the new layout. I showed I also showed the colors for the kitchen, and I got the tulip light out, and it looks great. Shrubs. You missed all of it. And now I'm showing everybody the basic colors of our house, of my life right here. So, but yeah, that's my life in a nutshell. Okay, I have another meeting in 10 minutes. You keep working. Shrubs will be working and lurking. He does. He stays busy. Okay, let's mull. Let's get this set up well here. Yeah, how many coffees today, Shrubs? 3 Americanos, working, lurking, smirking, but who knows if Shrubs is twerking. He had a chocolate chip cookie. Was it a good cookie, Shrubs? Was it worth it? I have a friend here who runs a chocolate shop. And we saw her on Sunday and she gave me a cookie and it was such a good cookie. It was an oatmeal, but it had cherry in it and it was so yummy. Yeah. Chocolate treat, yes. So she is amazing. So she makes number one, it's like chocolate. So she makes chocolate like I make paint, like it's chocolate without the junk kind of stuff. It's also she's got a special recipe that's both like dairy free, gluten free, all of that. So it really work like unless you have a chocolate allergy, like there's no nuts. Like it's she works hard to make a good bar kind of a thing so that's safe for people. But they're really good. Really, really, really good. Oh my gosh, the Viridian. The Viridian is an anomaly. And the Viridian is part of the reason that I ordered the product I ordered because I want to try it with the Viridian, but I didn't want to have to do the giant batch. So, yeah, yellows are kind. 25 word of treats for Lottie. Is she in here? Is she in here? Oh, she went to it. We got to go find her. We have to find her and tell her. Let's get it for her real quick. Okay, getting on her treat. Okay, let's go find her and give her her treat. I've got it. Okay, where is she? Is she in a sun puddle? There's her. There's her puppuccino. She's not in here. Oh, here she comes. She was in her chair. I didn't check the chair first. I should have checked the chair. She was sitting in the YouTube throne. Tell everybody thank you. Say thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll give you some pets too because you're such a good girl. You're such a good girl. Such a good puppy. Here we go. 25 likes. Lottie got her treat. She's a good girl. Okay, I gotta get back to work. We have so much to do, so little time. There we go. Okay. Yeah, 50 is better. 50 gets us to touch grass time with Lottie. Oh, she's going, guys. She wants to go downstairs. See? She's waiting. She's like, hey, guys. Hey, guys. She is ready. She is like, let's go. I have a schedule to keep. I have a nap scheduled and Yeah, not her just lurking in the background. Yeah, she's here, ready. She's in here with me. I miss having a dog. She's a good girl. She has, however, gotten people to get dogs that weren't as well behaved as her because they're like, "Oh, having a dog is easy." Girls next door sometimes. Oh, that's also fun to get to have a like a niece or nephew dog kind of thing. Drive safely, Karen. Tell number 5 we say hi. Mm. All right, this one's coming together great. It's been a little bit since I mixed lemon yellow. Hey, Bonehead, welcome in. We had neighborhood pets, and one of my cul-de-sac just got shared by the pets. Oh, a plethora of cats. Makes me think of a plethora of pinatas. Okay, we're gonna do one more mulling thing on it. Okay, Lottie and a couple of pets real quick. Funnel time. Like 7 months to. No funnel. Yeah. We got to fight over funnels. I'm gonna give it one more mull because when I scrape off the muller, I'm gonna make sure I get those bits. One more, then we go to funnel time. Although no funnel time today, no actual funnels. This little amount of paint, it's not worth it. I would lose more paint than I would get. Yeah. Welcome in, Yonia. Hope you're having a good day. I know more than the paint lady. The person who's done it like 1,000 times. This is the best way to do it. That was okay. I had another stream a long time ago now. It has been well over probably 2 years since this stream. And this will tell you the power of one person in chat. This person basically actually me the entire stream, and it was driving me nuts. Like, just like, please stop. They weren't saying anything appropriate, but it was like they knew better how to do every single thing I did. Not gonna lie, I blocked them after the stream. It's like, I don't ever want you back in my stream. You've driven me mad today and made me not want to stream. Actually, it's most of the stream, yeah. I should admit there. I know it was just so it was so obnoxious. Yeah, actually. And what's funny is some of the things that they said were like things I did. Like that was what was even more obnoxious about the whole thing was like I was having trouble with my masking because I was doing uh, art where I needed the masking to keep it from going over, and the masking that I used was art like masking tape, like it's specifically designed for watercolor on watercolor paper to help mask. Like it was the correct product. And they're like, well, you should have used artist masking tape. I was just like, that was like my last straw. And it was like, it wasn't any one thing in particular. Yeah, actually. How it was. Yeah. But yeah, it was just one of those days of just like, please stop. So and it's funny because it's like that type of a thing, like, grates so much on the nerves more because it's like the inappropriate comments, dude, ban gone. You don't get any headspace, right? That person annoyed me to the point that I was giving them headspace I did not want to give them, right? As I'm saying this earlier, yeah, it's not a difficult, like, those things I did gaming streaming for a while with a teenage daughter. I know like, I'm used to handling those types of comments, it's like, that's nothing. I can ban, I can move on. No big deal, but it was yeah, it's just those like, oh yeah. To this day, you hear me getting heated right now. Nobody was listening to me. Let me tell you everything that matters to me and nothing that matters to anyone else. Yeah. Whereas we just run with a joke because yeah. So it's so silly. And I admit that the fact that I gave them so much headspace was on me, but yeah. So the funnel thing falls under that too. Like, do you not think I haven't done this in so many ways trying to figure out what's the best method? This wastes the least amount of paint and actually is faster with this little teeny amount. Making a mess. And see that person be like, see if you'd used the funnel, you wouldn't have dripped that on there. Glasses kid from the Polar Express. Hey kid, do you know what kind of train this is? Dying on this hill, yeah. See no funnel. Have you thought of using a convoluted way to do a quick job? Exactly. Yes. Perfect. Let's make it take longer and let's make it when time is something you have to figure in for your business, right? How can we make it longer with no payoff and actually losing product? Sounds great. Sadly, I'm not a movie studio who needs to lose money on projects. There we go. Okay. Let's see. What did I miss while I was doing something? Do it the hardest way possible. Sync time. Use the product was never wet. Huh, that could be interesting. Think about it, the squeeze nozzle cap, kind of a funnel. It is kind of a funnel. Shrubs. Cleaning, yeah. I'm very curious now. There are many things. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Next, we're moving on to gouache, guys. We have 3 colors here that we can do. Black, ultramarine blue, or Luberon orange. This, this, and this. So you guys get to vote as to which one do you want to do next. So orange, blue, or black. I'm going to put this lemon ochre paint away. I picked upbeat music, and I know you guys can't really hear the music, but the music right now that is playing like feels like bard music. Stuck between blue and black. Let's see. I'll see the poem. Roses are red, violets are blue. Sometimes streams hit different, and everybody knew. Perfect. I'll switch that one up next. Black. Oh, so we got black is winning right now. Let's pin. There we go. That one's pinned now. There we go. Oh, black nails. Yeah, I've done black before. I don't normally paint my fingernails, so one of the things I have like really, really oily skin. And so like nail polish peels off my nails, but I can get it to stick to my toes. So I have painted toenails pretty much all the time. But yeah, my fingernails, it's not worth it. I think we're gonna do black. Black, 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 black. Make Lottie bark. Silly puppy. Silly puppy. Black hole sun. Won't you come walk away the rain? You guys all know that you sing it that way when you sing it. Actually, you shall polish and heat lamp, and your nail polish will last probably forever, and your nails get damaged and they get so thin, and it's like the worst. I'm sure that's uh, my daughter has, like, incredible nails. The hard thing is I play cello, and it's really hard to play string instruments with nails. Really, really hard. They get in the way. Okay. I have not used this paint in a while. I'm not really remembering much about it. It behaves like a black, I know that, so it's gonna be a little thirsty. Okay, what happened? Actually, according to my calculations, I'm using fake nails, yeah. Did my internet die? I don't know. Let's yeah, too much digger yeah, get that. Huh, no idea. No idea what's going on. Things are pretty normal here. I like that I was, like, holding that while I was reading the chat and catching up, like, very menacingly. Time for the calcium carbonate. This is what make gouache a gouache. There we go. There is that done. Wah! Catching if your fake nails are using you. It's all a ploy by the man. Fake nails are trying to take over the world. My palette knives are very menacing. They are totally ready to come and take you down. It's all the left-wing agenda. I think we need more wings, because we have left and right. What if we did up and down wings too? Or front and back wings? Let's just make it as chaotic as possible. Central wing. The slightly down and to the left, slightly up into the diagonal wing. Yeah. How many different wings can we make? North right, yeah. I've seen plane before. They got all the wings. Yeah. And then what if we like took a spokesperson for each wing and we actually made the house with all the wings? And then like we made them like do things like Big Brother style. Yes, this is a safe space from political fun. That's why we're making fun of all the political fun. Yeah. Yeah. We're making our own up. I'm not going to talk about any one agenda or anything like that. No. No, we're yeah. No. No, 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 no. No. There are certain things that chats are like the worst space to have those types of conversations in. And like chat is really bad for politics and religion. Those are best talked about over a cup of coffee, in my opinion. That is my view. Now, if you can all admit that we are all silly, that is where we can go and we are all safe. Yeah. 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 It's like we're all silly. We all have silly things we believe. We all have silly things that we hold on to. Yeah, my back just knocked out. No! Oh, crud. Oh no, you wanna oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yes, Jesus loves the little children. All the children of the world. But yeah. Oh, I hope everything goes well with that. Yeah. We're waiting now for an update on that one. Well, you just said grandpapa. My daughter's favorite book for a long time um was Heidi. Grandpapa. My boys both like Call of the Wild. I don't know if they really had a favorite one. Although my middle did for a long time love reading the like playthrough book for the Game Boy Color games for Zelda with ages and seasons. He devoured that book for years. Like it fell apart. Actually, I didn't add any extra. This looks great. Amelia Bedelia. They didn't really read a whole bunch of Amelia Bedelia back in the day. Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. I guess I didn't watch that very much. Okay. Okay, grandpa's okay. The box isn't good. Oh, good. Yes. Kitty litter for I think we should have sparkly kitty litter. Maybe the world just isn't ready for it. We have to deserve nice things. Yes, grandpa's safe. We were all holding our breath on that one, Yonia, but grandpa. So we don't nobody in my family has ashes anywhere in their house. My brother, when he passed, was cremated, but he's like in like the shelf grave things right there. Yes, but this is why we can't have sparkly good. Yeah. Sparkly scented. Yes, it would have to be scented. Yeah. A billionaire has a box full of crushed diamonds. Yeah. Okay. It's not that this one's thirsty, it's just that it takes a little bit because it wants to try to stay chunky. Got it. Okay. Remembering this paint. They do don't but if we do sparkles, it has to be scented too, right? Okay. What? Your cat is having a day. But does it sparkle? That is the big question. Does the kitty litter sparkle? I think, yeah, the cat is the scent shall be carbonated for sparkles. Ooh, carbonated scent. Okay, my music list ended. I didn't realize it was so short. I'm going to get some more music here going. Here we go. This will work. I don't know exactly how you carbonate a scent, but it will be carbonated. We will get the scientist on that immediately. Ah, phone dying! Ah, quick! She needs a charger stat. Seen the black cat? I got in the. Oh no! Oh no! I have two. One apparently doesn't like Grandpa, and the other one wants chips. They're conspiring. I have a feeling that they came up with a plan together to get the chips. It was a distraction to get you away. They launched a plan. It was so glittery. I love it. That would be great. I look forward to seeing that here in a little bit. Freeing the other senses. I like to nominate sparkly pop rocks. Please don't add taste. We do not need to add taste to this one. Yeah. The twist Grandpa is in on it. Yeah, Grandpa planned it. He's the mastermind. Um, I do not want to add taste. I do not we're not gonna add umami. I failed because I yanked one. Yes, you got it. Uh, what if we could get it to where it goes in a specific type of box that plays ominous music when the cat goes in, so that it could give a sense of foreboding. Yeah, no. Or sense of dread. Mm. Like the Star Wars Death March, yeah. You know it's coming. The scent of lilacs, carbonated sparkles. Yeah, on the level of how solid the mess to clean up. It lets you know. I have no clumpy action. We're too fancy for that. Well, because this is going to be a luxury product, we're assuming you have somebody to clean your litter box for you if you can afford this product. Yeah, exactly, Red. That's what the maids are for. That's our target audience. I'm sure we can also spend it, like spin it in such a way that like we greenwash it a little bit and saying that like the clumping action chemicals are actually bad for us. Rather than anything that actually is bad for us. Yeah, it's totally eco-friendly. Here comes the kitty, come to the kitty box, they are going to stink it up. Make sure to clean it up. You want to amend your combos for the stink? Oh. You from what? 100% recycled cats. It's 100% recycled material. We just don't say what the material is. There's so many ways to make unethical, like, businesses that sound really, really good. It's kinda scary. This one's coming together pretty good. It's a little bit takes a little bit extra work, nothing much. Don't make me laugh. Oh, I'm sorry, Peaches. Try not breathing. Okay, let's scrape in. Really work on these clumps. Give them another good work through. Okay, mull. Okay. If you tried not needing oxygen, because we're shade afraid purple. Wait, make it clean itself? Ooh, fun fact, oxygen is not flammable. Yeah, oxygen makes other things more flammable. He's trying to capture the color, trying to get it. Internet is the internet interneting again? Not the internet. Darn internet. Yeah, I'm glad I brought that in. This is like being great now. I blame Jen. Yeah, Jen. Jen dropped the internet. It's all Jen's fault. By the way, did you see that ludicrous display from Arsenal last night? Stream mate below you is an adorable. Oh, that is good. That's a good stream mate. I will take that one. Cute, sweet. I'm glad I have a cute stream mate. Way better than. Oh, Shrub sent me a picture of a really weird one from Romina the other day, which I'm gonna put in the Discord. It was a good one. It's like clearly I am doing stream wrong. Yeah, I don't want to be screen. I get that, child. We don't sharing children. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, the screenshotting and everything for the Discord is mainly for the weirdly bizarre ones. Yeah. Wants me to finish my project? Yes. Okay. Yeah, the one before was a man dressing up as an alfalfa and owning it. Hey, like I didn't like running to get them up, so I tied my kite to a fishing pole. Did that work? So I had one of the kites that had like the two sides to where like you could steer it when I was little, and that was fun. I know I'm like curious about the fishing pole thing. Like I'm so hope your project goes well. I still have two more paints to mull. I'm behind schedule today, guys. Well, we technically did two greens, so that's where the time is. Okay. I'm like, where's my time? Okay. Scrape this off. Absolutely, it worked. I also tied helium balloons to the pole so I could let them go. Oh, that's funny. Face testing. Ooh, I don't want to watch somebody getting a face like that's something. Oh, I don't want to watch that. I didn't watch my husband when he got his tattoo. I went to a coffee shop with my kids while he did. It's my LOL. Little genius. Yeah, only boring kids are bored. There we go. Black oxide done. Sync time. His geography teacher said the same thing. Let's go over to sync time. Then we're gonna do blue. I want to do blue. We'll finish with the orange. We will finish with orange. Hey, 50 likes. 50 likes. You get to go outside with Lottie Lou. We're almost there. We can see it on the horizon. There we go. That sync time done. Here, I will let you guys vote. I'll be nice. You can vote whether we do orange or blue next. Let you guys look at those for a second. Uh-oh, what did I miss? He was the tax man. Hey, Kira to safe. Hello all. Okay. We got one vote for blue. I'll let you guys think for just a second. What do I do for a living, Ernesto? I make paint. Blue, please. We got a lot of votes for blue. Yep. That's what I do for a living. And I take care of Lottie. Okay, let's see. What is the final vote? Blue. Blue, please. I was gonna. Karen's done a lot of. Okay, looks like blue. Yeah, we haven't had a meeting update in a little bit. Yeah, hopefully he's winning. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get an update. He hasn't been back yet. Okay. Oh no. Her phone died. Not the phone. Not the phone. Okay. Ultramarine blue. Guys, see, this is why I'm only doing little bits because this is all the ultramarine blue I have left right now. And I need to make it last. Okay, that's going on the order list. Oh no. Whenever you're looking for something, it's always the last place you look because you find it, you stop looking. Yeah. I like how sometimes it's always in a spot that I have looked 4 times before. It's like, how did it just magically appear here? I have looked through this like 5 times. There we go. It was just too tired. Thank you for the joke. I mean, technically, I don't have the exact accent because I'm in the southern Australia. We have different accents. Oh no! Now that I have 5 phone chargers, I can keep up with them. Until then, I'm always searching for one. Yeah, I was gonna say nobody's taking your phone chargers here. I have a secret hidden stash that my children do not know about. At 3 this morning. Oh my goodness. 3 gone. Ah, turn it over 3 times. Yeah. Exactly. You turn it over 3 times. And then it plugs in. It doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to break up the clumps. There we go. Okay, here we go. Yep, the breaks. Yep. Do you ever dry mull? No. Oh my gosh, could you imagine how, like, awful that would sound? Oh, that would hurt ears. Autocorrect is aggressive. I guess dry mulling is pretty much when I use the mortar and pestle. I do use that occasionally. Yeah, no, please. Yeah, it would be so scrapey sounding. Okay, here we go. Time to stir. Time to mix. Mix, 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 mix. Look how vivid. I just like this blue. If you are not happy seeing this blue, I question a lot in your life because it's such a vivid blue. Zoom in for you guys. It's so bright. This one is blue. Hello, Bald Sprout. How are you today? Welcome back. Pensive. Interesting. Doing well today. It is sunny and like the temp outside is amazing. Like we're in that like happy spot before we get hot and humid. So I am enjoying it. I had a lovely Mother's Day. My kiddos. Sadly, didn't get to see one of them because he's far away, but and Mother's Day, yeah, it went really well. It was like a lovely sunny day. It was hot. It actually got up upper 80s here. Um, did a little work on some plants. Played bingo with or bingo dominoes with my kids for a little while in the evening. Got to go to a nice brunch spot, and then I saw my friend the chocolatier, who let me have a Mother's Day cookie. But yeah, it was very pleasant. I got a canvas of my kids together at my son's wedding, so the 4 of them all together. So, if I feed a spider, does that count? Yeah. Yeah, I think it counts. Mm, yeah. So many moms out there. I hope your day went well too, Red. Yeah. I'm okay for with liberal definitions sometimes on things. Now, here's the deal. You only get to claim both Mother's Day and Father's Day if you're a single parent, in my opinion, doing it completely on your own. So you need to pick your holiday. Yeah, nobody else feeding my spider. Yep. Okay, then that's fine. Mortal Kombat. So, okay, what'd you think about the movie? Spoiler free review. Now the kids want to join a karate class. My daughter wanted to play ice hockey after watching the Mighty Ducks reboot back in the day, which was pretty funny. Funny thing is, after watching Cobra Kai, none of them wanted to take karate. Okay, cool. So my son is born last week. So we share Father's Day with his dad and Father's Day. Oh, see, our Father's Day is in June, so it'd be a different one here. But Shrubs' birthday can fall on Father's Day. Now, my husband's dad birthday's on the 11th. So a lot of times his birthday falls on Mother's Day. And so Tops, yeah. Okay, cool. And his birthday. Which, when we would go to my in-laws on Mother's Day when we lived in Louisville where they were, it always made a battle for TV. My daughter has a birthday with Easter. Yeah, that happens. um, because it was like he would want to watch golf, and he's the only one who wanted to watch golf. And so, what is going to go on the TV? Yeah, my dad gets Easter. Oh, the King's Queen's birthday. Okay, this one comes together so well. To be a pretty color and come together well, always a plus. Come together easily, smoothly. My ex-husband was born on St. Patrick's Day. Oh, my former best friend's birthday, 11th birthday was 9/11. Rough day for a birthday. Born on Friday the 13th. So our oldest birthday is the 13th, and he was born on Saturday the 13th, but he's had several birthdays. Like his 13th birthday fell on Friday the 13th. I think this year's was the 13th, Friday the 13th as well. So I can't remember back that far now. March was a long time ago. Strange holiday birthdays. Okay, shades of green and gold. Like a 3-day weekend. Oh, fun. Okay. Green and gold. She's scared. Do you think it's going to look good? It could look good. It could look really good. Don't worry about that one. We have two born on the 13th. Yeah. It could look really good. Shrubs is not letting me. So one of my thoughts was, because we have flat front cabinets and we're painting them basically like a slightly lighter shade than this, not this shade, but lighter shade than this, was to put like a gold detail on them. But he doesn't want that. So I'm figuring out something else to paint. So, hello, Peaches. One more mull of this, and then we'll get to the orange. Where is a single charger? Nowhere. You can't find a charger anywhere. I love it. It happens so much. It popped up again. Oh, so I got to click it. Ooh. Say hi. Yeah. Rico, hope you're having a good day. I didn't say hi to you either. I just started talking to you. Mhm. So ultramarine blue. We're doing mostly gouache now. We did watercolors earlier because I'll show you the we'll go back through the what's coming. The dot card is, we are 1 week from the dot card launch right here. So here are some of them. You just wet the paint and you can paint. It's kind of cool, kind of crazy. Um and so that's coming. It's like nuts to me how close it is. But anyway, getting ready for that. So my paints are all paints I need to be able to finish all 4 of those. Oh, your charger. Yeah, too bad that doesn't work, right? Like you go sneak out to the car because it's the only way to charge your phone. Yeah. Psychic phone charging. Today, chat, we're gonna try to. Okay, here we are. Ultramarine blue, the green shade. I don't think this is an expensive pigment. I'm gonna have to check. I can't operate an iPhone for the life of me. USB or Lightning. Samsung, sending the good vibes. Shrubs is back. Shrubs made it. He survived the meeting. I'm in his ear. He can hear us. Well, he can hear me and Lottie. I don't do text to speech, so yeah, the drones. I can understand. No drones. Yeah. The little robot like carts. Romita and Metal have the little robot car thing, like that drive around with deliveries, which is funny. I'm in way too small of a town out here for those things. We don't even have sidewalks. There we go. Let's see if I can scrape a little bit more. We need to make this last. There we go. Yay! We found one. Maybe in Sydney or Melbourne. Yeah, on college campuses. Yeah, I know what a rucksack is. Our son did Civil Air Patrol for years, and he always had his bag ready. No, no, rucksack isn't rude. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay. Sync time. Yeah, now we get to do the orange. The orange. Blue is gone. But we get to do an orange, and it's a pretty orange. Sad to see it go down the drain. I know. I wish there was a way I could keep more paint. Trust me. Okay. Last color for the day. It's the last call, guys. And it's the orange. And we go for sorry, it's a fire. Yeah, I get that. So your plan, always have a bug out bag. Yeah. Packed with essential, keep near the best exit point for first fast grab on the way out. Yeah. Called yellow red. Or so and I have something similar, but it is in case of tornadoes here. I have a bag ready to grab that has like the important documents and everything that would be a pain in the rear to replace. But yeah, he calls it yellow red or less red. One, oops, two, a little bit less since I spilled some. There we go. Mm. Next, we got the calcium carbonate. Does anybody have any fun plans this week? I'm curious. Anybody doing anything exciting? You see my life right here. The guy who wore a gray shirt to the family lunch. His girlfriend goes, the color of his shirt, the family will, what do you call it? The boyfriend goes, dark white. So she's like, yeah, military train being ready. We had, when ours were little in California, we had fire plans that the kids all knew exactly what to do. You can also laugh that when we had the big ice storm this past winter, I made a family SOP for the ice storm, mainly because when we lost power, it was going to be like pretty quick to shut the house down to preserve as much heat in the house as possible. And I didn't want to have to answer questions. So it was like, this is what everybody is doing. It was on the fridge. I put a bunch of pictures of Lottie on it so nobody would be scared or feel anxiety. So it would be calming. But yeah. It was, yeah, but mainly it was just so that I didn't have to answer questions. It's like, when this happens, I just want you to go do your job and you can go check and see what your job is. This week is a boring week. It's a boring week for you guys. Yeah, you're getting ready to get into like into school crunch weeks. I have a feeling it's like the calm before the storm, right? Ooh, yeah. Karen brought the toilet paper. That was her part. She brought enough that literally we are just now needing to go buy toilet paper from that. Your son wouldn't listen to that. Get each other out and gather around me or myself. Yeah. There's 3. Yes, the essentials. Oh, she also brought limes because I forgot to get limes at the store. That wasn't a reminder that it was just we were joking about it. Yeah. They can't. Oh, fire station. Cool. And I got her to her right while I was on a train day. Oh, keep from getting scurvy. Mexican night. Yeah. I had taco soup in the schedule. Yeah, I had all of our dinners pre-made so that way if power went out, all we had to do was warm things. Everything was cooked. So, and now that all of our roof stuff is done, we're going to get our fireplaces checked so that we can know if we can burn fires in them so that we can know if downstairs and in here we can burn a fire if needed. But actually having them where they'll produce heat too. Yeah, it's 5. 5 is a fun age. I call it joy because I'm not meant to be on the truck and comms only. Okay. Yeah. My daughter has gotten to ride in a fire truck, but it was a planned thing. He's an 8-year-old. Oh wow. My kids were like the size, like they weren't any bigger or smaller. They were the size. They followed right along for their age. They were all really skinny though, as babies. Ariana's just turned 6, and it's just now. Okay, the drills being anything more than a yeah. So yeah, my kids knew the drills that they needed to know, which were basically tornado was our biggest drill that they needed to know, and they knew exactly what to do on that. Our 6 is the size of a 4-year-old. Oh, little guy. Okay, almost done. It's a little chunky. Nobody wants chunky paint, so let's get the chunks out. Hi. Sorry, I'm having trouble reading. KLC Brisbow, hope you're having a good day. Welcome in. The tourist trap, yes. Fire drill, we flash flood drill, we home invader drill, we did stranger danger drill. Had to donate so many clothes that he's never worn because it wasn't the right yeah, season. That's how he's calling me at work and double check that I wasn't in. Ow. Mm. Almost done. You're in a small town, but I was wondering how you feel. Oh. It's been shooting up like a beam. Oh. What am I doing? I'm making paint, KLC. This is an orange ochre right here. So it is a natural paint. Comes from a rock. So combined the pigment and the medium, and now I'm mulling it, which is basically just smashing it. Yeah, yellow, red. Yellow, red. You smash it together, and that helps it become an emulsion. Think about it, it's like the way a good nona makes aioli. Macaroni. It is similar. It is very similar. Eh, he's not wrong. I don't think he's wrong. It is very similar to craft right here. The craft kind, yeah. I want pasta now, yeah. Yeah, there's probably less plastic in this than in the blue box. One more mull. Get this nice and smooth. There we go. Okay. Okay, what am I missing? Here's a nice paint, less plastic than at a craft dinner. New tagline. Okay, there we go. in little chunks. So I'm like attacking those individual chunks here. Okay, that's got this done. If I had $1 million, yes. Ah, she finally, oh my goodness. Probably feels great. Yeah. We wouldn't have to eat craft dinner, but we would. Okay, there we go. We just need more. Hey, Harper, welcome in. We take jokes as long as they're safe for work. We got a knock knock. Who's there? Okay, we got our who's there. No, we're not gonna say it. Why would anybody eat a mop? Why would you eat a mop? What's blue and not too heavy? I don't know. What is blue and not too heavy? Light blue. There we go. Orange ochre, done and dusted. Okay, let's go. Let's see here. Tastes like cilantro. The mop. Okay. Should we bust out my dag joke? Oh, yes. Because it tastes like soap. Yeah. Karen's a soap cilantro person. I am not a soap cilantro person. I get to enjoy it. Okay, let's do our sync time. We got the paints done. We got them done, guys. Oh, I got a couple more pieces. Ah, get them all done. Get them all done. Yeah. There we are. Okay. Uh-oh. I've got chats to read. Burn, yeah. Sea soap, cilantro. Unload, yay, yeah. I didn't know that's one of them. Yeah, add it like lettuce, yeah. Like you hate me. Hello, Hobie. Welcome in. So guys, that has us finished. We are finished for today. I'll flip around the camera here. We'll chit chat here. So, okay, the hair is falling down, but that's okay. My Alice from the Brady Bunch hairstyle today. Anyway, hope you guys have had fun. I've had fun getting to hang out with you guys. We are finished with this part. I'm gonna go work on making dot cards now, and that's really hard to film. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna be doing, and then making dinner and doing the normal person things. But anyway, hope you've had fun. I've had fun getting to hang out with you. It wasn't a quick today. It is 3:16. We did the full 3 hours. 186 minutes live right now. That must have felt quick. But yeah, that is it for today. And then tomorrow we'll be doing more paint and more paint and more paint. So getting ready for this launch in 1 week. It's so crazy to think about. So anyway, I hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, Lottie, you want to say bye? Come here. We'll get Lottie here. Yes, hope everybody has a wonderful day. Oh, Lottie's gonna give me kisses. She's a good girl. She's a very good girl. But bye, everybody. See you tomorrow. Yes, YouTube bestest girl. YouTube's bestest girl. Yes, you are. So, anyway.